Yo, what's up, everybody? Let's see how well you know your planes of section. If you want the full video, you can go check that out on my YouTube channel. For some of these, I'm using a program called Anatomy App with a link in the description. So here we have a plane of section that divides it into a superior and inferior section in a human. This is a transverse section. Transverse section. Here we have a section that divides the body into a anterior, a front, and a posterior, a back. It's kind of hard to see in this image, but this divides the body into a front, anterior, and a back, posterior. This is known as a coronal section or a frontal section. Here we have a section that divides the body into right and left parts. Right and left parts. This is known as a sagittal section. A sagittal section. This one divides it into a equal right and left parts, so this is known as a mid-sagittal section. So how'd you do on the humans? Let's see how well you can do in a dog. Right, so here we have a dog, and this divides it into right and left parts. So again, this is going to be a sagittal section. This is going to be a mid-sagittal section because it divides it into equal right and left halves. Here we have just a section across the arm or the forelimb, and this is perpendicular to the long axis of the limb. This is known as a cross section, or this could be considered a transverse section of the forelimb. It's perpendicular to the long axis. Here we have a section that's going to divide the dog into a dorsal and ventral section. A dorsal and ventral section. This would be similar to the coronal section in a human, but we call this a dorsal plane, or a dorsal section divides into a dorsal and ventral section. And then here we have one that is perpendicular to the long axis of the body. Perpendicular to the long axis of the body here. This is also going to be known as a transverse section. So transverse sections run perpendicular to the long axis of the body in quadrupeds and in bipedal organisms. So if you want to learn some more anatomy, go ahead, follow along, click the follow button, click like, click share. And if you want to learn more about this, you can follow me over my YouTube channel where I go over the full descriptions of the planes of sections. Later.